Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Thursday the 5th of November. I have a tarot card reading for you, which I'll be giving you shortly. If this is your first time here, please do like and subscribe to the channel. And why not leave me a comment? It's always nice to hear how these messages resonate with you. Okay, let's see who we've got today. Okay. Right, we've got the Five of Pentacles and we've got the Judgment card. The Judgment card came out Sunday, I believe, with a different pack of cards. It's coming out again. And remember, I've said to you, this is when cards come out again, it's often an indication that we've got more to do to work with that particular energy. And it could also be the fact that maybe we just haven't quite got to where we need to be, or there's a deeper understanding, or it could be just be like another lesson coming in with that same card, because there's so many layers on these tarot cards, but then there's so many layers with us, isn't there? So you might have seen the Judgment card on Sunday and really felt connected to that. You might see this different card and not so much. You might not just get what it's trying to tell you, and that's okay. Because we don't always know. Sometimes the messages do pass us by, and that's why the cards come back again. But look at this card that it's with, the Five of Pentacles. I had this card come out in a reading recently for a lady, and what really struck me for it is just drop in the Judgment there. Drop your judgment. There you go, there's a message. We've got the Five Pentacles on the door, and we've got the key, and we've got the lock. She's not seeing it, is she? She's not seeing what is behind that door. So what is it that you're not seeing? I feel like with this card, and sometimes with the Judgment card, when it comes up and it's like you've got the opportunity, I feel like this lady is wishing, but actually she's got this amazing spirit within her that is beautiful and light and free. And I feel this is a message that sometimes we do just not quite see that lighter energy. We get bogged down in our human stuff and our human world. We might get, I don't know, an unexpected bill come up, and it just takes the wind out of our sails because we were saving for something and now we've got to spend that money elsewhere. It might be a sudden change in our circumstances. Sometimes we do get difficult situations to deal with, and we can all end up feeling a bit like this, and that's okay. But I feel like when we move on, we can see the opportunities. With every ending, there's a new beginning. And I'm bored of saying this now, but when we go through Scorpio season, there is that death and rebirth process. So the worst thing in the world that can happen to you could actually make you realise that life in the universe is trying to shift you in a different way. Okay? And I do really feel like this card's coming out again to remind us that the whole point of the exercise at the moment is to not repeat the same cycles, to move, to change, to lift and move our focus elsewhere, and to have this kind of can-do attitude for whatever it is that we want to do in our lives. Okay, so often we can feel defeated. I was reading an article on Facebook for a lady that I've worked with and spoken to a lot. And she was saying when we're moving and shifting and almost healed, not completely healed, but almost healed, we get that point where we feel deflated and think, I just can't do this last little push to where I need to be. And that is okay. Maybe you do need to take a moment. Maybe you are tired and just not feeling very well, thinking, oh, but I've got so much to do because I want to transform my life. Well, that's okay. You know, some of it can be done tomorrow. It doesn't all have to be done in a 24-hour period. So, yeah, maybe just be a little bit kind to yourself as well. But I do want to draw your attention to this key that hasn't quite found its way into the lock. There's a little piece of this puzzle that you haven't quite managed to work out yet, and you will get there. Just don't wear yourself out trying to work out what it is. Sometimes we just ask the universe to help, and it does guide us. It will drop that little idea in our head that will make us realise what we can overcome, or it does just put us where we need to be to just overcome the adversity or the difficulty that we're finding. Come back, I'm going to use these cards again tomorrow to see what else comes out, because I feel sometimes when you work with the same pack over a couple of days, it does, it does give us a little bit more of a clue as to what they're talking about. So I feel like we'll come back tomorrow and we'll get another instalment in that. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye for now.